Chad, what are you doing?
Hey, Simone. I'm moving out, and I'm leaving Harmony.
But you can't! It's Whitney, isn't it? I thought you cared about me, but it's Whitney you want, isn't it?
Wait a minute, Simone, just let me...
No, I know. I know the truth, and you're leaving because of Whitney. Luis, how are you feeling? Any better?
I don't think I'm ever gonna feel any better. I still can't believe that Sheridan's gone.
Luis, it's not your fault that Sheridan died. And once Ethan thinks about it, he won't think so either.
He's not gonna change his mind, Teresa.
Luis, Ethan doesn't hate you.
I could see it in his eyes. He hates me. Blames me for Sheridan's death. Hell, I blame myself.
No, Luis, you mustn't.
I do. If I had stayed with Sheridan, she'd still be alive.
Luis, you can't blame yourself. You did everything you could to protect her. And I am sure that Ethan doesn't blame you either. Not really.
No. I could see it in his eyes. It's full of hatred. Ethan and Julian made it very clear that they don't ever want to have anything to do with any of us ever again.
I can't believe Ethan said that. I have to see him. I have to talk to him. I can't let him be alone with Gwen for another moment.
I'm so glad you're here, Gwen.
I wouldn't be anywhere else, Ethan. I know how much you love Sheridan.
I know. You know, I wish I could comfort you, but I don't know if I can.
Oh, don't worry about me, Ethan. I know your heart is breaking too.
You're so strong. I'm afraid I'm not very good company at all.
You don't have to entertain me. Just let me take care of you. I don't want you to have to worry about anything. Just let me be here for you like I always am.
Yes, you are. And you're always here when I need you. Even now, after I hurt you by calling off the wedding. You know, I don't see why you still bother with me.
I still want to marry you, Ethan. I still love you, and that will never change.
Gwen.
I'd know that voice anywhere.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Chief, just to fill you in, this man was at pier, and he overheard two men talking about killing Sheridan Crane.
They actually admitted to killing her?
Oh, yes. It was quite clear.
This is the gun that killed Sheridan. And I pulled the trigger. I killed Sheridan.
I heard him telling how he killed Sheridan. And then the Frenchie, he was saying to get rid of the gun.
First, you must get rid of the murder weapon. Your fingerprints are all over it.
And you're sure you'd recognize that voice again?
Yep. Some people never forget a face. I never forget a voice. I recognized his voice the minute he walked in the room.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire.
Sure. I recognized Chief Bennett's voice the moment he walked in. Walt Kennedy, Chief.
Oh, I'm sorry, have we met?
Well, we talked on several occasions about some thefts on the docks.
Oh, right, I remember.
And you're sure that you'd recognize the voice of the killer if you heard it again?
Oh, yes, I'd recognize it.
I'm going to start the autopsy. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Like I said, I never forget a voice.
No!
Would you mind telling Chief Bennett everything you've told me?
Not at all. I want to help you get the killer.
Look, Simone, it's not just with... It's just time for me to move on.
But I don't understand. I believed you. I knew you'd never do anything that horrible.
I know, and I appreciate the way you stood by me.
Then, Chad, please don't go. Please.
What's going on?
Dad, Chad is about to leave Harmony. Please, make him stay. You can't go, Chad.
Sugar Bear, I can't make him do anything. He's his own man. But I do wonder where you're going, son.
I ain't sure. But I'll be okay.
Well, you know you're welcome to stay here.
Thanks.
Look, Chad. I know that your feelings were hurt with this whole pregnant girl fiasco, but we were all just worried about you, that's all.
Hey, Dr. Russell believed it immediately. I saw the way she looked at me. Man, she don't want me here. Contaminating her daughters.
But I want you to stay. What about your family? That's why you came to Harmony in the first place, Chad.
Simone, I've been here a year, and I still don't know where my parents are. Guess they just don't want to be found. But I met some nice people here, you know, you, Miguel, Ethan. But there ain't nothing left for me in this town anymore, so I think it's time I just move on. I just can't believe it. I mean, it's like a bad dream. And I keep hoping that I'm gonna wake up and realize that Sheridan's still alive.
I know. I'll never have another friend like her, ever.
I'm sorry, Gwen. I'm being so selfish. I know you miss her too.
It was just so fast, you know. 1 minute she was here, she was alive and vital and full of life. It's so hard to believe that she's gone. I can't lose you too, Ethan. I don't know if I could live.
Don't say that.
No, I mean it. I don't know if I could stand to lose my best friend and the man I love all at once. I couldn't stand it.
Gwen, you haven't lost me.
Luis. Tell me again. Exactly what did Ethan say about us?
What do you care what Ethan Crane says?
I think it would be terrible if he actually said that he wanted nothing to do with our family.
What was the big surprise? The only person in that family who wasn't a snob was Sheridan. The rest of them were nothing but trash. Rich, powerful trash.
And you're sure that he said that he wants nothing to do with us?
Yeah, and he said to tell it to the whole family. The thing that upset me more than anything was the way he talked to Sam.
What did he say to Sam?
Well, he tore him apart. He blamed him for Sheridan's death, of course. Ethan's a typical Crane. Arrogant, demanding, unreasonable. Crane through and through. Tonight I really saw that he was Julian's son.
No. Louise, he isn't. Ethan isn't a Crane man.
What are you talking about? What are you saying, Ethan isn't a Crane? What are you talking about, Ethan isn't a Crane? What do you mean?
I meant that I never got the impression that Ethan was like the other Cranes.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in those society magazines. Ethan is definitely a Crane. I got the proof tonight.
Teresa, you should leave your brother alone. He's been through enough tonight.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
What do you think you're doing? You almost let it slip that Julian is not Ethan's father.
But Mama, I didn't.
Only because I was there to stop you. Now, Luis has lost Sheridan tonight. Do not make this any harder for him.
Mama, I don't want to make things harder for Louise. I just want to know what's going on. When Ethan left me tonight after our date, everything was wonderful.
A woman is dead. A woman your brother cared for very deeply. And a woman that Ethan loves like a sister. And the only thing that you can think about is your wonderful date. You should be giving all your love and support to your brother.
I can't help it. All I can think about is how Gwen is using this as a way to push me out of Ethan's life.
Oh. This girl is obsessed. I'm afraid for her. I'm gonna see if Luis needs anything.
You do know your mother is absolutely right. You need a shrink right now.
Why, Whitney? Because I'm in love? Because I want to protect the man I love from a woman who wants to use him?
Will you please get a grip? How do you think Gwen feels right now? Her and Ethan were together for years before you came along.
Whitney, Ethan doesn't love Gwen, not the way he loves me.
Fine. Think what you like. I'm gonna get a soda.
I'm not giving up. I'm going to the mansion. I have to see Ethan. I have to see for myself if Ethan really has forgotten his love for me, and I have to remind him of the special bond that we share.
Gwen, you haven't lost me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure you into saying that.
You didn't. I meant it.
You mean I haven't lost you yet?
Look, Gwen, no matter what happens with me, you, and Teresa, I want you to know that I will always be in your life. If you want me to be.
I will always want you in my life.
And I'm sorry about everything that I put you through and what's Teresa's going through.
No, don't worry about that, okay? Just let me be here for you like I always am.
I know you are, and I appreciate that. But, I mean, maybe it's not a good idea that you stay the night. I know you have mixed feelings about what's going on with us and Teresa.
Please, Ethan, no, I can't be alone tonight. Not after what happened to Sheridan.
All right. I just hope you can stand to be with me.
Of course I can. And I can fix your neck if you want me to.
Would you?
Yeah, just lay down. You've got a huge knot. Once I get this kink out, I'll draw you a nice hot bath, pour you a warm brandy, and you'll sleep tonight, darling.
Gwen, nobody can fix my neck like you can.
Are you positive one of the men had a French accent?
Well, it was definitely a foreign accent. I mean, it sounded like a Frenchie to me.
And the other man?
American. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'd know it if I heard it again.
Hank, what are you doing? What's going on, buddy? You leaving?
What's the matter, young man? Cat got your tongue?
Sent for me, Chief? Yeah, I want you to take this man down to the station and get a statement. Yes, sir.
Thank you for stepping forward, Mr. Kennedy.
I just want to help you get the killer.
Thanks again, Walt.
Officer, how's the search for the gun going?
Well, they're dragging the harbor in the area the witness indicated, but so far they haven't come up with anything, sir.
Thank you, officer.
The fishermen seem positive they heard the gun being tossed off the pier.
Yes, he did.
These are the bullets I took out of Sheridan.
I know we have to wait for your notes to be typed up, but what can you tell us from your preliminary findings?
The only thing I can tell you is that whoever did it at point-blank range.
Any sign of a struggle?
No, there's no sign of a struggle. As soon as the notes are typed up, I'll have them delivered to you.
Thank you, Dr. Russell.
Thanks, Chief. So Sheridan must have known her killer.
Yes. But if the killer was hired by the drug cartel, wouldn't you have put up a fight?
When's this gonna be over? Look, I know you're upset, Hank. But once we find the gun, we'll have the prints of the killer. And then it won't be long at all before we can identify him.
You know, Teresa, I hope you can forget about Ethan. At least for tonight, and try to comfort your brother a little bit.
Well, I will wait till Luis goes to bed. But then I will do what I have to do.
Okay, fine. Just make a fool of yourself again? Look, Teresa, I just don't want to see you get hurt all over again.
I know.
I guess we'll talk tomorrow.
Thanks for being here, Mama. You too, Teresa. I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Harmony's perfect couple.
Harmony's most perfect couple. What a joke.
Dad, you have to do something. You can't just let Chad leave.
Sugar Bear, as I told you before, he's his own man. There's nothing we can do.
This is all your fault.
What?
Chad is leaving Harmony because of you. You have always hated him because he didn't come from a nice family or have any money. You are nothing but a bigot.
How dare you call me a bigot?
Well, that's exactly what you are. You're prejudiced against Chad because he grew up without a family, grew up on the streets, and he doesn't have any money. You have never given Chad a chance. Chad is a decent, kind, and very intelligent boy, and you could never see that. The only thing you could see was the fact that he was poor and he didn't have any roots. Well, that just makes you the worst kind of bigot, doesn't it?
You apologize to your mother right now, young
No, I won't.
I'll get her down here and make her apologize.
I, just came by to give you back your keys.
Chad, I'm sorry that I jumped to conclusions about you getting that girl pregnant. But you have to understand that in this day and age, I was just so worried about my daughters. You know, it's my job to protect them and to make sure that they don't make any mistakes. The kind of mistakes that could ruin their lives. I just had to make sure.
Why don't you trust your daughters, Dr. Russell? They're good girls. Both of them.
Yes, I know they are. But they're both very impressionable.
Well, I think that you and the coach have impressed on them that they better behave or else. You know, I wish I'd been lucky enough to have a moms to worry about me. You want to know something, Dr. Russell? When I first met you, I thought you came up the hard way, just like me.
Who would make you think something like that?
I don't know. Just a feeling. When I first saw the way you were with your daughters, I thought because maybe you didn't have all that. I guess I was wrong. Parents must have been fortunate enough to give you the best of everything. And I'm glad that you was one of the lucky ones.
I have your results. You are definitely pregnant.
But I'm not married. What am I gonna do? What are my parents gonna say?
I guess we ain't got much in common after all. Anyway, look, I better be going. I'll send for the rest of my things.
Chad, maybe we have more in common than you think.
Luis, mijo, you look exhausted. Why don't you take a shower and go to bed?
I can't. I can't take a shower. I can still smell Sheridan's perfume on my clothes. I don't want to lose that. You know, I can't lose that connection to her.
Mijo, you need to try to let it go.
I know. And I will eventually. It's just... tonight I want to hold on to Sheridan as long as I can. I'm going to take a walk.
Luis, stay home so I can take care of you.
I'll be back soon.
Luis?
Yeah?
Would you like me to come with you?
No. No thanks, sis. Just need to be alone, all right?
God, my heart aches for him. He's in such pain.
I know, Mama. I feel so bad for him.
At least you're here and I can watch over you, huh? I'm gonna make some hot chocolate so we can wait up for Luis.
Sorry, Mama. But I see what Luis is going through because he lost Sheridan, and I can't lose Ethan.
Teresa, would you like... Ay, Teresita, you've gone to the mansion, haven't you? You're walking into the fires of hell and you don't even know it.
You saved all of Sheridan's letters?
Yes. When I was in boarding school and on all those years he was in France, I've kept every letter.
Ethan, would you mind if I read some of them?
No. No, not at all. You know, in fact, there's a note that she sent me that it was right after we were engaged. She was so happy for us. She said we were perfect for each other. Here it is. I have only known one couple that I was completely convinced were destined to be together. And that's you and Gwen.
She was so amazing. She was such a kind, loving heart. I miss her.
I miss her too. You can read whichever one you want. There's others in the closet if you want to get them out.
I would. I would like to read everything Sheridan wrote. Where did you get this teddy bear?
Teresa won that at the arcade. She gave it to me. Gwen, look, I don't want to upset you anymore.
No, I'm not upset, darling. Go take your bath. I'll be here when you get out.
Gwen, thanks for being so understanding. I mean, in this whole awkward situation.
You'll never take Ethan away from me, Teresa. Never!
What do we have in common, Dr. Russell?
Nothing. Nothing, Chad. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Well, what did you mean to say? What is it you gotta tell me, Dr. Russell?
Nothing important. It's just that we both agree that Simone and Whitney are fine girls.
Yeah. Yeah, we agree on that. I wish we could have been friends. You and me. 'Cause I got a lot of respect for you.
Thank you, Chad. I have a lot of respect for you, too. And I will be ever grateful for you saving Whitney's life.
You did right by me. Let me stay here to heal up. But I think it's time I left.
You don't have to go, you know.
Yeah, I do. You'll never be comfortable with me around. And that's okay. It's okay.
Bye, Chad.
Goodbye, Dr. Russell.
I better go check on Simone.
Hey. Where you going somewhere?
You got your wish. I'm leaving. Good luck with your tennis career.
Oh, wait. You know, I was actually wanting to apologize to you again for not believing you before. You know, about that Tiffany thing.
Yeah, well, it's no big deal, all right? You believe what you want. But, let me tell you something, Miss Ice Queen. You tell me that you love tennis, right? But when I look at you, when I look in your eyes, I see something else. I see you looking for something else, trying to fill up this hole in your heart. And you ain't never gonna find it until you melt a little and let someone into your heart.
Well, you know, it's not like you have any right to talk to me that way.
Yeah, and you're right. But that don't change the facts. Because what I say is true, and you know it. So goodbye, Whitney. And I hope you get what you want out of life.
Find Ethan. Talk to him, remind him of the love we share. What's that? this one's yours. Ethan. It's true. You don't love me anymore.
How's it going, Malloy?
Still haven't found the weapon, sir. But the seas are calm, so we still might find the weapon tonight.
Good. Caught a lucky break with that fisherman over here in the killers.
Yeah, very lucky. Just gotta find the weapon, pull some prints, and then we'll have this guy.
What's going on, little brother? You don't look so good. Why don't you go home?
I'm just cold. Maybe I'll go get some coffee. You want some?
No, thanks. Al?
No, I'm fine.
What have I done? Why did I do this?
I'm gonna go on without you. You were so young, so full of life. We had our whole lives ahead of us. What am I gonna do now?
I'm right here, Luis.
The moon is hiding, and I would call him out, but I've lost the words I'm supposed to say. They call it eclipse. They say it only lasts minutes, but I know he's gone to stay. And I would ask the wind to blow him out, but I'm scared of what we'd have to talk about. So I guess it's best he goes. And I've got to face sunrise today. But I love the moonshine, and I loved my moontime. And I've got to face sunrise today.
Is gone. What have I done?
Gwen?
She must have gone to get me some brandy. Sheridan. I can't believe you're gone forever.
How could Ethan have done this? I thought this bear meant everything to him.
Teresa, he looked at me with pure hatred in his eyes. How Ethan and his father made it clear. They don't want to have anything to do with any of us ever again.
I guess you meant that, Ethan. And even me. I lost you.
That's right, Teresa. You've lost him. Ethan is mine forever.
We found it, sir.
Good work, Malloy.
Yeah, that looks like the same caliber of the bullets that were taken from Miss Crane's body.
I think we may have our murder weapon. Get this down to the lab in the room for police.
Yes, sir.
I know this is pretty routine for you, Hal, but we don't get a lot of murder cases here in Harmony. I just can't picture how someone would gun down a beautiful young woman in cold blood. Must be a pretty cold, heartless guy.
What am I gonna do? How am I gonna live with myself?
Sheridan, is that really you?
Yes, it's really me. I couldn't stand to see you in so much pain.
I knew it. It is you. I knew you were alive.
I have to find Luis. I have to talk to him.